Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Fluffy Duck Historic Rally. We're starting here today at the MCG, where competitors will head off to a finish near Wyong.
Yes, welcome to the MCG, or otherwise known as Mulbring Cricket Ground. Here in Mulbring, it's just north of Freeman's Waterholes, and this is the start of the 2018 Fluffy Duck Historic Rally, organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group and run for many years by the club. Goes back longer than I can remember anyway. This year, starting here from the MCG, good sized field of around 18 cars have entered the event, which is not bad considering there's another event held on the same day as this one. Competitors here attending the driver's briefing, and a rundown on the day's activities and style of event that they'll be participating in. Australian Historic Rally Group have been running this style of events for a very long time. Got very well organised events. Competitors here getting their briefing, all ready for the day's navigation. It's a route chartered event, so it shouldn't be too hard. Heading off up into the Hunter Valley, of course. What do we have here? A Fluffy Duck, of course. What else would you have? Mitsubishi Galant here, lining up for the start. Heading off into the unknown. Competitors leave the MCG here and head off in a generally northerly direction, up to the outskirts of Cessnock and on to Wollombi and ultimately on to the lunch break at Laguna. Mitsubishi Liberty here, modern car. I wasn't born driving these things many years ago, showing my age there. Daihatsu Charade, maybe not known as a great rally car, but a classic nevertheless, now these days anyway. Heading off. Classic rallying has become very popular in recent years, a way to get your classic car and go for a drive around the countryside. Marks the Leyland brothers. Great excuse to drive the classic car around the back streets and the back roads of wherever the event might be held, in this case the Hunter Valley, of course. Lots of places to go and lots of places to see. That's one of the great things about rallying, classic rallying. You can end up going places you wouldn't normally go. Peugeot here. Oh, we're not going down that debate again. Heading off. Well, as the cars head off here and travel off to ultimately Laguna. Little Renault here with a P plate on it, my goodness. Making some odd noises though. This is the Meadows team, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, all those revs into the poor little Renault. You wouldn't think Volvos would be a classic rally car, but they are. Get yourself onto YouTube and Google extreme Volvos and my goodness. These things get on. Make some wonderful noises as well. Alfa Romeo GTV, if I'm not mistaken. Nice beastie there. Another competitor heading off into the unknown. Interesting machines, these Alfa Romeos. Away he goes. Oh, what have we got here? Another fluffy duck. That's some Bluebird, is it? Or is it a Nissan? Don't ask me. Good cross-section of cars has entered the event, as usual. No American muscle, though. Mostly European.
It's electric. It's a new Tesla.
And Japanese, of course. BMW here. Making some nice noises. Heading off. Fraser and Fraser here. Sounds like some sort of solicitor company or accountants. Fraser and accountants. Now here we have a classic car, a Triumph. Mark II 2500 here. Strong car. Finished second in the World Cup rally back in the 70s, early 70s was it? London to Mexico. Beaten by a Ford Escort. Well, you'd have to be beaten by an Escort, big tank of a thing the Triumph is, but strong. Well, those competitors get themselves organised and heading off into the unknown. Here we have the P76, the big V8 P76. Surprisingly quiet though. Need to be a brave man to drive these beasties. Well, competitors generally left the MCG here and headed off in the direction of sort of Cessnock. Travelling on some roads that I've never travelled on before in the Hunter Valley, which is saying something. Never been on that road there. Up onto the Broke Road and ultimately up to Wollombi.
Welcome back to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Fluffy Duck Historic Rally. I'm on the side of the road just north of Wollombi, waiting for competitors to come through on their way to the lunch break at Laguna.
What do we have here? This is not a competitor, this is a camera car. The cameraman here turning on all the cameras, driving up and down the road endlessly. Across this Ratley Bridge. Another bit of road that I'd never been on before. Looping around the back of Wollombi to Laguna. Didn't get to drive on it this time. Half a dozen cameras set up along here. Here's the Peugeot. Nice bit of dirt road. Mitsubishi, oh no, it's a Subaru here. Yes, classic rallying certainly takes you all over the countryside, asks the Leyland brothers. Certainly get to see the sights and all the scenery. And the back roads of the Hunter Valley here. Wollombi, of course, a popular place to stop. Historic, of course, also. Mitsubishi Galant here. Very successful rally car in its day. And the Volvo, of course. Oh, what's happened here? We've lost a camera. Oh my goodness, hope it hasn't fallen into the creek. Anyway, we've still got some cameras and Volvo on its way. Heading along this very nice dirt road on the way to the lunch break. It's the Nissan. Quite popular car, the Nissan Bluebird, even though it's a bit big and what have you. Wouldn't have necessarily taken it to be a rally car, but there's a few out there being rallied. Here's the Fraser and Fraser team. Peugeot 404. Dirty brown colour. I'm sure competitors will be happy to see the lunch break after the morning section. Here's the Triumph, getting along quite well. Good old Triumph. Bull bar on it there. Means business. What have we got here? A Toyota. Toyota Corolla, my goodness. Toyota Corolla is it, I think. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's that BMW, making all sorts of noises. Certainly sounds the part. Getting there just as the cameras were being looked away. Well, the lunch break will be a welcome sight. Here's this cameraman again, driving up and down the road checking these cameras. Wonder they're still there. Here we are at Laguna. What do we have here? The P76 coming in from the wrong way. What a disaster here for the P76 crew. This is not a sight you'll see too often. The P76 entering from the wrong direction. My goodness. From Laguna, competitors headed south, down along Murray's Run, down onto the Wallambai Road, Yui Road I should say, doing a loop, ultimately bringing them back to Yui Road and to the park with no name, or otherwise known as, what's the name of that road? No name of that creek? No, what is it? The name? I don't know, I can't think of the name. Park with no names, what I call it. It's Woodbury Park, that's the name of the bugger. Well, it's known as Woodbury Park, but there's no sign saying that. Well, that's about it for me. 2018 Fluffy Duck.
Well, that's about the end of our report on the Fluffy Duck for this year. I'm Quack McMullard. Bye for now.